I just wanted to come and do a quick live. I'm back in New Zealand. Well, yeah, in Wellington as well, a new place of dwelling. It's a beautiful day. The sun has entered Sagittarius, which is a fire sign, and that would release a little bit of that emotional pressure from being in such a deep waters. Really, November and the Scorpio season felt for a lot of us that we needed to remove, clear, cleanse, and release a lot of energy that was very, very ingrained deep in deep layers. There might be some connection issues. Um, and as we entering Sagittarius season, stem off some of those swampy feelings. I'm going to be very blunt and honest with you in the sense of coming coming into real empowerment we're needing right now, especially in New Zealand at the moment. Of course, the world has gone through probably the same stages that we are about to hit as Kiwis, where the JAV passports, vax passports, are going to be introduced into the country in a few weeks. And what that really means, I've been really observing, trying to be as much as in divine neutrality as I can probably and healthily be. And it really saddens me. It really, really breaks my heart just to hear stories of friends losing their jobs, feeling completely isolated, judged, segregated, questioned, all of this. And I'm not talking about only the unjabbed, the jabbed as well. So I guess what I really wanna do a call for here is we need to step into our humanity, into our warrior self of what is truly valuable for you. What I'm asking you, what is truly valuable to you? Is being right more valuable to you than opening your home and your heart to people you love, regardless of their status, their medical status? Or are we going to, or is for you more important? Maybe you believe that truly your safety is more important than the love around you, or than your family and your friends. And okay, I can accept that, I guess. But all I'm asking here is respect. The same respect I would show others for their decisions. It's the same respect I would like to have back. And in saying this is also a great growth opportunity. It's a really good opportunity. How many of us have been wanting to exit the system in many, many ways? How many of us have been tired of the same job, or seeking other opportunities, or really wanted to do something else, and we didn't really have the, I guess, motivation maybe, or we felt that there was no other option? And so this is a great opportunity, because perhaps you can see the silver lining here if you've lost your job. Perhaps it's an opportunity for you to do something else. Perhaps there's an opportunity for all of us who've been saying all this time, we want to build community, I want to create a new educational system, I want to live more freely, more independently from the system. And maybe this is our opportunity actually to do that. It's a rough way, definitely, how we're being pushed to do this. And yet it is happening. Got a lot of groups around who are actually of teachers that have walked out of the schools, and now they're teaching the children's with the support of their parents in bushwalks, and they're still going along with their program and creating new education groups where parents are more involved as well. There are groups where there is exchange of seeds for planting new gardens. There are groups where people are offering jobs to anyone who needs a job, regardless of their medical status. So perhaps the hope is that we can build the new in a very inclusive way. Because at the end of the day, all we are needing here is love and connection. And this is when we talk about the new earth, or the era of Aquarius. Aquarius being that sign of humanity, of true inclusivity. No matter how different you are from me, you still welcome in my home, in my heart, in my house. Because I respect you as a human being, and because our differences is what makes this planet spin, really. That's why we're here, to have a human experience. All of this, past all these games and programs. So this is a really important time. Sagittarius entering yesterday. As the huntress or the hunter, where are you aiming? What is valuable to you? How are you going to utilize this energy? And perhaps this energy is manifesting as an inner fire, inner warrior, anger, maybe. But anger is positive if we channel it properly. And that's right, Rocio, thank you. Yes, it's an opportunity to think outside of the box. Exactly is that. We need to come beyond that shock. We're still, as a community, I feel that we're still in that shock moment where it's like, what's happening? From denial to shock now. Then comes anger. Some people go into grief. Some people go into flight mode or fight mode. We are all wired differently. And I really ask you to support each other, because there are people out there that are really struggling. They don't know how to manage their emotions. They're feeling really like exiting this world because they are feeling a lot of that peer pressure. They're feeling that separation, segregation. So it's time for unity in all ways. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You got to see the game for what it is, the game of division. It's too old now. I've been saying it we've been all experiencing it through lifetimes. How many times do we have to go through this? Because of skin color, because of race, because of religion, now because of a medical status, whether you are jabbed or unjabbed, you're deemed what? Safe, unsafe, you're deemed dangerous. It's you gotta laugh at it. Really, we gotta just get out of it. It's okay. It is okay. I just been in Mexico. My mother passed 2 months ago. This is 126 million people, and people are okay. They are managing very, very well the whole situation, because life goes on, and death is part of the cycle. Perhaps death is the only certainty we have in life. And when you're close to death, at least as a Mexican, it reminded me of the importance of living fully, connected, here, now. That's what it's important. And I really want to bring that forth to you. Just to give a little bit of perspective here. Yes, it's tough times. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it's anger that's spoiling for some people that they're losing their livelihoods. But hey, we are resilient people. We are creative people. Find a way. Ask for help. Reach out. There are so many people out there that are willing to help and support you in any way. So once you go past the grief and the anger and the why and the how, remember there's that inner silent voice, that inner wisdom that you've got. Connect to that. That will guide you. And you're not alone. We're not alone. We are a strong, resilient community of Hu beings. Hu means light. Hu, man, woman. Hu, women. We are beyond our bodies. We are truly magnificent beings of light. So we can manifest that. And this is the time. This is absolutely the time to do that. Move your body. Move the body. The body gets really stagnant. The body gets forgotten most of the time because we're in our heads thinking, how am I going to solve the next problem? You know, sometimes we feel in this ongoing battle, and we are. It's been rough. It's been the roughest 2 years as a collective for everybody. There's no single person that I haven't spoken to that haven't said, oh my God, these past 2 years have been so rough because we've been thrown out of our comfort zone. We've been thrown out of the familiarity. We were comfortably numb, most of us. Others no. There are a lot of people out there in Mexico there's no difference, COVID not coming back. So it doesn't matter. They still have to wake up at 4 in the morning and carry their trolleys with foods or goods or services to be working more than 18 hours every single day with their children in the streets. And those people, they're just here. They just keep going in their survival mode. And yet they still smile. And they still understand and accept that that's perhaps their own human experience. And they're not worried. But for all of us, rest that perhaps we have more of that. We've been lucky enough. We've been also shaken. So the question for Sagittarius month is, what is valuable to you? What are you aiming at? And it's time for action. I've been saying it. No more complaining. Yes, it helps to vent out, but what are you doing about your situation? No matter in which situation you're in, how are you going to utilize that circumstance that's happening to you? How are you going to make it through? And that resilience, that strength, that is going to be the force that's going to push you through, no matter where you're at. So thanks for listening. For some of you who will listen later, I'll be in touch again soon with the November energy update. I love you all.